to money. So here I go. Wow. Money, I apologize to you. And I'm sorry for to have put that burden on you and that power in you to say that you control how I feel and how I function in this world, because I have the power. And so I'm taking my power back. So what that means is I release you of that duty. I release you. You no longer have to come to me only when I'm low and I need to be happy. You don't need to do that anymore. I release you. I thank you for doing it for all those years, but we're good. So what I am doing now is I'm welcoming you into my life unlimited. You can come every day, all day, any day, no matter what my flow of energy is going on in that particular time. You are consistent to flow in and not be held to be limited to what's going on in that moment. You can come all the time. I welcome you with open arms. I trust you. I know that you are only coming to an abundance to assist me. You are no longer controlling me. You are assisting me. So welcome. And you can come as much as you want. I love you. I thank you for your past duty, but you no longer need that. So we're saying goodbye to that reality and hello to our new. Our new is unlimited. Ashe.
I say, I say, oh, I say that was so awesome because what I heard you say was when you were growing up, your parents, you noticed that when the money was there, everyone was happy. When the money wasn't there, everyone was sad or not as happy. And that really just hit me because when I was growing up, we always had money. No, it was never an issue. But when I became a single parent, having to do the jobs of both, when my kids were growing up, they may have associated money with um, being absent because I was very absent to make sure they had the money. Although my
Mm.
parents were not absent because I had two, but my children, they only had one. So although we didn't have a money issue, money could be associated with being absent. It is for me. When you said that, I was like, wow, that's interesting. Because
Yeah.
whenever I go to get, not necessarily now, but all my life, when I go get the money, it required me not to be there.
Mm-hmm.
It required me not to be there with them. And I remember saying the other day when my sisters came over, I think I told you guys that I called my life coaches over the other day, and you guys know I have a team of life coaches, my sister circle. Not all of them came, but the ones that did come, it was I was sharing with them that given what I know now, I probably because when I was growing up, like I said, I had everything I wanted, so I wanted my kids to have everything they wanted, tangible. And they never even lived in. They never, even when I was in an apartment, they lived in an apartment for maybe 1 year. Because I didn't live in an apartment when I was growing up. My parents got me a house, so I wanted my kids to have all that. We lived in an apartment about 2 years, and then boom, we was in a house. So everything was about giving them the house, the yard, and everything. But it required me to not be there.
Mm.
So that is so interesting. And that I don't even know if they felt that Well, they did feel that, but I've just felt that just now. Like, wow, money means leaving and going out on my grind
Mm-hmm.
because I had to grind, and it
Yeah.
meant going out on my grind. So, um, yeah, that's very powerful. Um, so what I would like to say around that didn't make me feel happy or sad, but it did. I was required to be absent to create the income. So what I would like to do now, oh, I really need to hear that because I plan on being a billionaire, and I need to put that within the instructions that being a uh, billionaire will not require me to spend a lot of time away from what I love to do or who I love to be around. That going forward in my life, I will have, this billionaire status for the various reasons, but none of those, nothing will take me away from just enjoying my kids and enjoying them, enjoying life, enjoying them, enjoying life. I am going to be present to see them run through a lot of money. Because we have it. I will watch them live life limitlessly. And I'll be present to watch them as opposed to out working to make it happen. I'll make it happen and I'll be present. Yeah, that was good. That was good, man. Yeah.
And thank you, because that's even good for me going forward, having that realization that, yeah, I can do both. I don't have to section myself off as I'm moving up to still be able to enjoy all the things. Because, yeah, my mom was a single parent, and
Ah.
she struggled. She struggled. So hearing you say that portion of it too is a portion of it. Yes, she was always on the grind and trying to give us all that she did not have. Ah, and that's what I've done, because that's what I did in their younger years. I was like, I gotta go to work, gotta go to work, gotta get up, gotta go to work, gotta go to work, gotta take care. And that was the way of showing my love. But I realized even with that, that I missed out on some of the little things. And I'm not beating myself up about it anymore because of being in here and realizing that I just set it up to be that way. I had their dad here, so I'm like, well, they got the dad stuff. But I did have a flashback and realization that, yeah, in my attempt to take care of the family, which is what I knew as a woman, because that's what my mom did. Financially, you take care of your house, which removed me from the day-to-day stuff.
Yeah. It's huge, isn't it?
It is. It is. Wow. Okay. So the going forward, I have to add that to mine is that yes, I will become a billionaire. I am becoming a billionaire. And in that journey, I will not, I will not leave the joy and the happiness and the experience of the day to day in that quest to get there.
Yeah.
And do it all. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. That was good. I felt like that was good. That was so needed.
Yeah.
That was so needed. I will be the grind for money will not take away my grind for spending time with my family.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It will come easy.
Yeah.
Ashe.
Okay.
Ashe. Thank you. Ashe. All right. Anybody can just unmute yourself. That was beautiful. How do you see yourself in that story? Just let those beautiful words come out. Yeah. Well, raise your hand. I don't see any hands raised. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Okay, I can do it.
Kathy!
Did you watch the video?
Which video?
The one I sent you?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I'll probably watch it tonight.
Go.
Tonight, but probably today before 7. Because at 7 I gotta go live. So I'll probably watch it before 7 tonight.
Okay.
I was so excited that you had. I was like, oh, Kathy went back and got the first video she had with her and I. And she sent it to me. I was like, oh, I can't wait to watch it.
Well, I'm a single mom, so I'm doing both mother and dad, even with money, parenting. So I'm not going to say I'm trying. I'm getting out of this space now, telling myself I don't have it. I keep on saying, yeah, okay, I have it, but I need more of you. So come on, let's do this. So I'm getting out that space. As before, it was always my blockage, and you taught me that. I blocked my blessings because I was telling myself, oh, I can't do that. I can't afford it. Oh, no, I'm not made out of money. No, I'm made out of money, and I could afford it, and I'm going to do it. I just want to do it that I have that time with my children and watching them, how can I say, benefit for what I'm achieving, not only for them, but for my grandchildren. So I am going to be a millionaire so I can sit back and relax in my backyard and sip on margaritas and say, yes, we did this. And that's where my space and mentality is now. It's mine. I'm going to go get it. And there ain't no blockage here no more. I'm done. I'm done with the lacking. I'm done with all that stuff. It's no more existing in my persona, in the way I look at life now. I walk outside, I'm like, yeah, it's raining, but it's beautiful. You're nurturing us. So, and I always say, you always tell us, oh, you applaud me, guys. I do applaud you, because without those blockages that I come up and I don't think I have, and then I'd be like, oh crap, that's what it was. And then that is easier, you know what I mean? Like, it's so easy to sit there and talk and sit there and dissect where it's coming from. And especially with the tribe, because I hear the tribe and I'm like, oh my God, that resonates with me. I'm not there, but I'm going to be there. That's mine. It's mine. And I'm going there. And they're going to have whatever they need. And by the time this earth and the divine calls me home, they're going to be like, girl, let me tell you something. We got this.
Ashe.
So that's mine. Ashe. I love you guys very much. I'm trying to get into your classes. I'm working on that. Because I need more.
Ashe. It will be.
It will be.
It will be. Ashe. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Money, 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 money. Money. What is yours? What is yours? Is yours? Tara, I see you. Then after Tara is Michael. Tara, I see you.
I was gonna go next because I gotta hitch up the camper. So I thought I better go now. That was beautiful, Lynn. I really I really enjoyed that. So what I got from that is I am not going to sacrifice any of my happiness, my peace, or my joy in order to make the money that I deserve to do the things that I want to do, desire to do. I will not sacrifice any tiny bit of my happiness for that. Money is just going to be an aspect of what sets me free, but my freedom will not depend on money. Money will flow to me abundantly and with ease, but there will be no sacrifices. What I have now with my family, my friends, the universe, there will be no sacrifices. I will only receive more in my life, and that includes receiving more money that will come to me easily and without sacrifice. No loss, no lack. I will never compromise who I am or what I believe in for money, ever, ever. And that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. Money, 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 money. Money. I'm going to go to my account and just see millions of dollars there. I see it already. I just see all those numbers behind my name. I just see them. Yeah. Ashe. Ashe. So the question that's on the board is, well, no question. We're just talking about money, and Lynn said it was her day, and she started us with saying that when she was growing up, she remembered her parents were happy when they had money. The environment was happy, and then when they didn't have any money, the environment wasn't so happy. She was doing the adjustment and shifting the relationship between happiness and not being happy in regards to having money and not having money. So it was beautiful. And so you're taking that and you're talking about it, how it resonates with you. How does that resonate with you? Or using that example, or how it relates to you. And we're talking about money. We're doing rags to riches. We're moving all these money blocks so we can spend this $1 million that's been waiting for us all this time. So after Michael, we'll go to, hopefully we'll hear from Joanne, Crystal, and Paula. Right now, Jimmy Gaia is up. Michael!
Grand Rising, everybody.
Grand Rising.
Okay, I'm just going to start off because I got a lot to talk about, and I don't want to steal anybody else's time. But when she first started out, she revised it when she heard about, you're talking about your son and not having to worry. You're going to be able to be both. You be a millionaire and still be a family person. She kind of revised it, but I went with her original thing and saying basically goodbye and hello. So, and I made a realization today with everybody. It's kind of going to tick you off a little bit, because I realized we weren't working with hatred of money on my behalf. We were working on fear, and I will explain that. But I want to take a break and just say, just round of applause, all the single parents in the house. Y'all rock. Yes, most def. Okay, and then we're going to move on. So I don't have hatred for money. I have fear of it, because a really successful man with enough money could do whatever he wanted to me. He comes smash into my car. He could tear down my house. He could do whatever he wants as long as he has enough money to do so. So I'm scared of money. So I wanted to say goodbye to my fear of money. That's what she said. Say goodbye to something. Well, I want to say goodbye to my fear. And I want to say hello to our quote that we made together, making decisions, pursuing my vision. That's what I'll make hello to. And then I wrote something else that's really going to tip with you. I need to have a beneficial relationship with money. Like, it doesn't have to be I have to worship it. It needs to be like, if money ain't making me money, then I need to find something else. So that's what I wrote down with that. And then I also wrote up a 7-part plan to get myself spiritually and mentally ready to receive this money. It's not about, with me today, it's not about a business plan, how I'm going to spend it. That's on day 21. I already got that. That's reserved in my brain bank. So I don't have enough energy to cover both of those. So to get spiritual ready, I wrote a 7-point plan, and it goes, live life without fear of mortality. So that's what you asked earlier. What do we want most in life? I kind of covered that, but I found a way to splice her life coaching session with what you were trying to say. So live life without fear of mortality. And then my first PowerPoint is enough money to do whatever I want. That's not like I have to be like, oh, I can't go on this trip. I can't afford it. And there's 2 parts to this. I can't afford it. I can't go to Niagara Falls, like, once again with my mom. I can't afford a cruise ship. Man, I really don't need a new guitar. This one's good enough. I want to have enough money to do whatever I want. The second point that goes to that, like a part A, is enough time to do whatever I want. And I know that is kind of a broad spectrum, but I mean like being tied down by a job. Like, I'm talking about not working. If I want to go to see the Congo, I can. If I want to go see the Sahara Desert, I can. I can do whatever I want with enough money and enough time. So it's a 2-part, because you can have enough money, but you spend all your time making that money and you can't enjoy it. So I want to be able to enjoy both. And enough inner peace, this is kind of personal, enough inner peace to want to spend time with myself and not feel lonely. Because I hate alone time. Like, whenever I'm having to get us situated and get packed and move stuff, and Catalina ain't here, and then there after self-talk, I'm all alone. I text a little bit here and there, but I'm all alone. I need to learn to enjoy that time with myself. And that's really going to be hard for me. But this is the things I want in life mentally and emotionally. Not nothing about, I want a big house or nothing. This is just something to work on myself. And my goal, what I want out of life, is to live off the land with my tribe indefinitely. Like, nobody could come steal my land. I could grow my own food. I don't have to go into town if I don't absolutely want to. And then the other part with the Demi Gaia website, I would like to show people to do the same that I have. Like, by doing these steps, if I become a better person, I want to share it with somebody. They might not take 6 out of the 7 PowerPoints I made on this. And yeah, it's like, it's like literally a PowerPoint presentation. I have to lay out a plan because I got that ADHD. I'll be like, I did step 1 and now, butterfly, I want cake. Let's play a video game. Like, I got to stick to something. And then on the end note, everybody, I hear a lot of people, you said the word billionaire. The second person, I'm sorry, I'm not good with names yet. I'm trying to remember everybody, but said the word millionaire, multi-millionaire. And what I wrote down is, I want to have so much money, they had to make a new word for it. You're a demi-Gaia-naire. We're going to dab on them. No, I want to be a demi-Gaia-naire, to where they're just like, yo, he made Bill Gates look like a kindergartner. But it's not my money. That's the point. Because it's not my money, it's nonprofit. It's all going to be circulating into taking care of the animals, which BJ really helped me out yesterday when she said, my idea, she's got a friend that's already doing animal hospice. I'm like, what's a good idea? I can't get discouraged. I'll just do it, but with bigger animals, because I will have the revenue with these nonprofits. And then once it gets up, like, my network, I don't even want to think about it, because it's going to be like way bigger than the Twin Towers. What is that tower in Dubai? Mm-hmm. The tallest building in the world? No, my net worth is going to be global, but I'm never going to get to touch it more than I need. You know, I'll have a little bit for myself. I'll have a chunk of change. I'll be driving the Dodge Viper Hennessy. Yes, and I'll be living it, but everybody else gonna be living a lot larger than me. And that's the point. That's why I'm gonna be so successful, because I never want it to be just solely mine.
I say.
And that's it. So yeah, I follow my list.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. I say.
I say.
I say. Oh, I can't make this stuff up. Can't make this stuff up. Whoever is next, just unmute yourself. Just unmute yourself. Wow, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. So I have to do this real quick. If you're coming up, just raise your hand. If you're coming up, just raise your hand, because I have it muted so nobody can unmute themselves. I don't want the person to unmute themselves and reply. I just want to say this without a reply. I freaking just love your 7-step plan. I love the fact that you got up here and identified that thing as fear. And I love that you created a plan to get over that. And that plan was absolutely amazing. That 7-step plan is freaking amazing. I'm telling you, only this I roll with the smartest and the most powerful mother jokers on this planet. And every time you open up your mouth, it is a divine sound, my brother. It is a divine sound. And it's just, and I love it. And I love it. And thank you. You know, that's called work. That's called digging inside of your soul and pulling out your greatest. That's what that's called. It's called digging inside your soul and pulling out your greatest. Because the greatest is within there. And every time you, I'm just amazed. I'm just amazed. I'm going to say this. I haven't said this because but I have to say it. So, because my son is like a lot like you too. There's whenever you give yourself permission to go in there and speak from your divine self, there are no greater words. Your words are just the best. When you go inside and you pull from your divine self, those words are just beautiful. And they're healing to the soul. Sometimes you play around and you laugh and you do all that stuff, and it's entertainment. Okay, I like it sometimes. But I love what you just did. And I don't ever want you to feel like you have to do any entertainment. Your words are bold, my brother. Your words are powerful. They are healing to the soul. And you need to know that. You need to know that. When you speak from that place, it's like sitting in church and just allowing the pastor to heal your soul. You need to know that. And I love it. And I give thanks. I love it when you go there. It is healing to my soul, my brother. I love it when you go there. So thank you. And I know sometimes the playful place or the entertaining place can be easy to go to because people like to smile and be entertained. But what you have on the inside of you is greater than the entertainment. What you have on the inside of you is healing to the soul. I will take that 7 days a week. I would take that 7 days a week. When you go there, I will sit and listen and learn. And I love that more than being entertained. Healing to my mother freaking soul. And thank you for allowing yourself to go there and share from that space in this place. Thank you. Thank you. Ashe. All right. Here we go. We're talking about money. Money, 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 money. Money. Who's next? Who can? I'm waiting for JoJo. Where's she at?
Is it my time?
This your
Wow.
time.
Wow. I was talking, so I didn't hear you. Okay. Yes, I like Lynn conversation. And excuse me, Michael, because I have to talk to for my work. I didn't hear because I put up my ear. Um, for me, it was almost the same. When it was not that we didn't have money, but my father have problem. I think when I was like 17, he have two sport well, store, is it store, yeah, two sports store. And it was difficult because it was a lot it's been here, the weather began to really been bad with the rain in summer. So all his inventory was really hard on his shoulder for the two store, because he didn't sell a lot. So we began like to have problem with money. And I realized there that it was really I felt the energy of so it was the same thing. Like I feel stress about money, not sad, but stress. So I begin to stress about money too. So that's my story. But for my future, it's like not for now. Now, uh, I don't want to have problem with money anymore, and I don't want to stress for money. I don't want to put myself in stress. So I'm gonna just do the thing that I love, and be happy. And the more that I'm thinking, I feel that I don't need that much. I don't need that much to be happy. So it's gonna be in that way. I'm not gonna put on my shoulder too much material to be loud, not loud, but heavy with that. So I'm gonna light my life with. I'm gonna just have the thing that I love, and that's it. I love to do. I love travel. I love, and I want to be. I'm gonna begin to put money on. I want to do a trip to go to see all my sister in the tribe, and it's gonna be my trip. I want to go and see, even if it's just one day, take a coffee, and okay, on the road again. I want to do that. I
Ashe.
decided that yesterday. Yeah.
Ashe.
Yes. So, and it's gonna, and I know that United States is really beautiful, like my country, because my country is really beautiful too. It's big, like and you have a lot of nice park and beautiful landscape and everything. So at the same time, I'm going to do two things at once. Two pleasure at once.
Ashe.
Yes.
Ashe.
So that's my idea. Yeah, about money.
Ashe.
Mm-mm.
Ashe.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
I love it.
And of course I'm gonna go at the conference too. I want the conference too. I love that. That's what I say just now with my co-worker that what I like about you, because she asked me why I was laughing. I say when I saw her I thought it was Oprah with your glasses. I said, oh, Oprah in Zoom. Bah, why not? Why
Why
not?
not?
Maybe I have a vision.
I say.
And she say, and I explained to her that before Dr. Anu, I was with Abraham Hicks, and what disturbed me a bit, it was like we were too much at the same time. 1,500, it's too much. I like intimity in that. So, and I like the idea too, but Abraham have the same idea of that. It was the guru thing. It was really my thing too, because I want to choose that somebody don't believe in guru. They believe that I am my own guru, and I know that you believe that too.
I say.
So that's it.
I say.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
I say.
My phone is crazy. Okay, so so I kiss you. I let another sister or brother to talk. No, the brother talk. So
I say.
and then we see each other. Oh, you're gonna be on tonight, huh?
Yeah.
You say at 7? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I said.
What is gonna be the topic?
Spiritual hearings and healing. So it's life coaching.
Ah, it's okay. Good. Okay. I'm supposed to go see my daughter, but if I can't, I'm gonna come on.
I say.
I'm gonna go see. Yeah.
I say.
Bye. Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
I say. I say. I say. Money, 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 money. Money. We are doing this thing. Killing all these money bugs out the way. Money bugs out the way. And spending $1 million. I spent my $1 million. Spent my $1 million. So anybody else coming up? Our thing is money. Money, money, money. Okay, somebody's chatting. It's my phone is going. Okay. Okay. Oh, Crystal says, sorry, I have a meeting at 11. I love you all. No stress. Goodbye, fear. Hello, freedom and independence. Grace says she's at work, but she is listening in. I say. I say. All right. Anybody else coming up on the money, money, money? Money. I know it's kind of beautiful when you start moving that stuff out the way, moving all them things out the way and clearing up space for money to exist, money to be there in your world. You know, it's pretty cool to clear that space up. Good, good, that's good. All right. Uh-oh. I see you, Wendy. We see you working, lady. We see you. All right. It looks like we have a quiet house today. So we'll end our live. Normally we end around 11:30. I'm lying. We're supposed to end around 11:30. We always be here 1, 2, 3 o'clock. But we'll end early today because it looks like everyone is resting. And woo, and it might be because I started late. I started late today. I came on late today. I don't know what that was about. I had to take our kids to school this morning, so I didn't get to come on and start like I normally do. So probably from that space. So I just want to tell you guys, we are moving this money thing out the way. Getting ready to experience life and do with money what we see fit with it. Help a lot of people with it and animals with it. And do some good in this world. Do some good in this world. So I will end the recording tonight. I will be back here at 7 o'clock. I think I'm gonna try and have a quick sales. No, because everybody might be at work. I don't know. I might have a quick sales meeting. We'll see. But yeah, we're done. If anyone have any questions, Barb, unmute yourself. Barb has her hand up. Hi, beautiful.
Hi, everybody. Morning. Just rolling out of bed again. I just thought that I would like to share something with you guys because I leveled up last night and I didn't know, and I leveled up and I'd like to share it with you guys. So, do you remember? You know that like I've been here 2 weeks and 2 days, and I'm living within a half an hour of my ex. And this is a big country. We split in your time zone, and we're 3 time zones, and we're a half an hour away. So, yeah, remember you said, and this might have something to do with it, I'm not sure, but you said that I was here for to witness it. To witness it. And I saw him on Sunday, and he had to come and drop a car off for my daughter. She had to babysit his dog, which is very strange because he's lived there for 4 years and he doesn't even have a friend that he can ask to babysit a dog. That was just the note to self. But anyway, I had the opportunity, and she said he's coming, and I mean like right out front, like 10 feet out my window. And so I put the blind down, him and his girlfriend. This is a big deal, 28 years with him. Never seen him with another girl. Knew he was, but never did. And I haven't seen him since 2014 when we split. And then in 16, we were in court, and I couldn't even look. I felt him looking at me. I couldn't even meet his eyes. I was so broken. Like there was no way. So I peeked through the blind, and I had like over 5 minutes, like I had a long time because my daughter was talking to him, and listen to why she was talking to him. Last week, he brought a bowl into our, there was a bowl in our house of my mom's dish set when we separated. And for some reason, he didn't give it to me. And anyway, there was a bowl in here when I'm unpacking my stuff. And I said to my daughter, here, you can give this back to your father. And she said, oh, he gave this to me to give to you because you have this set of dishes. And I went, I don't have the set of dishes. He didn't give them to me. So on Sunday, when he pulls up, I give her the bowl. And I say, give this back to your father because I don't have the dishes. And she said, I don't know why he would have said that. And I said, well, I don't have them. And she was upset that she was put in the middle for a minute. So they were out. So I got the 5-minute length looking at him and his girlfriend. I saw it all. And I didn't know why, but she confronted him about the bowl and didn't confront him, just asked him. And he blatantly admitted, yeah, I guess I have this set. And she's going through her master's in psychology, and she said, Dad, you just gave this to me last week. Like he gave it to her the week I moved here. I've only been here 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And then last week she gives it back to him and catches him in a total lie. He goes, oh, yeah, I do have the set. Tell your mom that I want the rings that were in my jewelry box that she took. Anyway, I didn't take any rings, but she said, Dad, why did you say that Mom had this set? Like she caught him right in a lie, right out front of the house on the street. So she came in and told me all this. But what I was going to say is I drove through here 2 weeks ago, and my body even wanted to go, like I had to go past his town, half an hour. And my body wanted to pull in there, but now I know who it was. my God was going, don't you dare pull into that town and look for his house. You drive right on by. And my brain won over my heart. But what I was going to say is yesterday I went to a friend's house and I had to go past his place, but coming back again, so this is my second time coming back through his place. And I can tell on Sunday by looking at him and by that bull story that he's still a liar. And I just went, I didn't have the same feeling 2 weeks and 2 days going through the town this time. I did not have that feeling yesterday. And I know seeing him helped, and you said you need to be close. I needed to see him because I'm over it. And guess what guess what my shell was, everybody?
What?
Attached.
I say.
That's a big level for me.
Yes.
I've been dreading seeing him.
And you did it.
And I did it. And now I know that I have my power. He had it. I gave him all of it. All of it. Not a little bit. All of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized last night that I got it back.
I say. Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's big.
Yes.
I was scared. I was scared to go shopping and that, and now I know I can do it because this is the town that he might have to come in. Like if he wants to go to Walmart, he has to come here. And I thought, oh, I can't. Like I can't. And darn rights I can.
Yes,
and I'm going to look damn good when I do.
Woo! Bam!
Yeah.
Do this. Drop the mic.
And you know what? You can't even make this shit up. After them two had an affair in my other town where I moved from, she was a half an hour and away from Walmart and held me prisoner. Walmart's been like, I can't go and this was 5 years ago, and now this is like full circle coming around. Now I'm almost owning Walmart now that I haven't been able to for 9 years.
Yes.
Coming full circle. You can't make this shit up.
You can't make it up. Now he'll be scared to go to Walmart. Shay.
And all of us women know, but I also got her beat what was so important. I go, please don't be beautiful. To go, yeah. I got her. Just for the cherry on top. And as a woman, everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Shay. Yes, Michael, we think like that.
Yes, we think like that. Yes, we think like that. If she was better looking than me, I wouldn't have got over it as good. Anyway, that was really, really huge, and I feel so empowered and ready to take on, like, I can do this. I got this now. I know. I believe. Like, I know. I don't believe. I know.
I know. Say.
I leveled. Yeah. This is what I needed to do. I needed to get over that attachment.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing it?
And guess where I'm going today, everybody? Walmart. To the beach, a 10-minute drive to the beach with my daughter. Did I make the right move?
Yeah. I say. Look at you, lady. Look at you. Can't make this up. I say. Amazing.
Yeah, I just wanted to share it before we went, because that was a big level up for me. Huge. And I didn't realize it until last night when it sunk in. I said the whole feeling of driving past that town changed. I went, I'm over it. Oh, and I went, oh my God, I'm over him. Yes, I am. And then my daughter came in and said, why? Like, she goes, I'm going to talk to him when she can't. And I go, just let it go like I would have done. And she goes, no, he out and out lied to me, and I want to know why. And next time I see him, I'm confronting him, period. I said, good on ya. And then the girlfriend got to see him, got caught in a lie with him and his daughter too. Not a bad thing either. So he can't, I'm not even showing who he is because I'm better than that. I have grace, but he's showing her. Now he's showed, she's going, what? She saw all that bull. Remember I said last week, I don't know why that bull's bugging me in the house. Yeah. Well, that bull like helped me heal.
I say. Thanks for the bowl.
And if he gets it back, it's going to be half a bowl, just like he deserves. All I want is my half.
I say. Good job. We see you, lady. We see you.
You know what? It's amazing when you can finally pinpoint where they try to grab you. And then you be like, really? Try it. Like my kid's father, remember we left off with my kid's father to try to talk to him.
Yeah.
It went from, well, you need to go do this. Sorry. So I just did it. I talked to myself and I said, I'm sorry for putting you through that. Kathy, I'm sorry for all that. It won't happen again. We're all done with that scenario.
I say.
And there's no way to talk to him. So, well, I'll talk to you. Apologize for everything. We're going to do it better, you know? Yeah. But we do think about things like that nobody else think about. Yep.
I say.
Like, and Mike was like, no.
No, men think the same way. Like when I see my ex and this dude is straight busted and he is like 23 years old and he's already bald, I'm like, Ray, come on, give it to me now. Look at that. Look at you. And then you see Catalina and she's like all beautiful with a little aura on her and stuff. Yeah, no, we're just as conceited. We're like, let me see him get out the car. Is he taller than me? Does his beard look nicer? Like, how long is his hair? How buff is he? Is he buff? Like, we think the same way. That's what most people, they don't get that. I may be a little feminine because I was raised by a female, but no, we think the same way. We're like, let me see. And then they get out and we're like, yes. Oh, he's so ugly. Oh, look at it. Yes. Yeah. And we don't hide it as much as y'all do because you can hear in our voice, be like, what's up, bro?
I have heard that.
Thanks, Mike. I always wonder that. Do they feel the same way? Do they? Because men just act like they don't care about anything. Nothing bothers them. So
no, they a daggone liar. They a daggone liar. They putting on a front. They trying to look strong. And I bet you they do too. When they sit outside the car, new boyfriend comes, they be like, oh, he ain't nothing. Like, but no, inside they're like, dude, yeah, homie, man, he was busted, man. He was missing a tooth. Oh my God, his teeth weren't even white, man.
Shay, I love you.
I'm dying over here. But it's the truth. We do that, especially about the short thing. If we're taller than them, we're like, yeah. And then we walk around tall all day.
Got that little short dude. I say.
Dr. Anu, we should do a day about how to deal with your exes, because where I've been to where I am is like just huge, and there's so much pain involved in that. So that would be a good thing, maybe a good topic one day, is to just talk about how are you dealing with your ex and have you moved on from it. I mean, just an idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea. How to move on from your ex, with your ex, from your ex. How are you doing? Yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah, that would be good. I realized I done healed from mine.
Yeah. And when you share children with your ex, I mean, there are some exes that you can walk away from and never have to deal with them again. But when you share children with them, you
Oh
you
yeah.
have you have to deal with them. And how do you go about doing that in the most positive way without destroying yourself in the process? Because I've been where Barb is, and it's an ugly place to have to live there. It's not a fun place. I'm not where I want to be either. So that would be, I mean, it would take a whole day probably to get through it, but that would be something good that I would want to heal from to get to my better self.
Please do this for Catalina, because she hates that dude so much. It's like it's damaging the child because she won't even answer a phone call. And I'm like, I understand he was, but sorry, I'm gonna cuss on channel. He was a douchebag, an asshole, a cheater. Like, you know, like he was bad news, but still, like, you need to even be able to conversate with her. And I've never seen anybody. I had a lot of hatred in my heart before I found you people, this tribe, before I found this place. I had a lot of hatred, and I couldn't let it go over an ex. Somebody hurt me, and it ruined my life. And now I'm over it, but I see her going through it, and I've never hated anybody as much as she does. So if we can make this happen, that'd be great. And I don't care if I got to go and just put the phone in her face at work. She needs that release. So please, tribe, help her.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get to the forgiveness part. I haven't quite got there. I'm getting there, but I need to get to being able to forgive. And I don't know that I would ask him to forgive me. I'm not there, not at all. But that tells you how much I have to work through it. I mean, I still am hanging on to some of that, and I don't want to do that any longer. I want to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's where the space I'm at right now. Like, I can speak to him, but it's that speaking to him like sideways type spoken with the kids coming and everything. And, you know, it always goes back to, like I said before, it always went back to we speak and then we get into this big ass argument, and I don't want to be there. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to be there. And he caused most of my pain, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, you know, I forgive you, but did I really? I don't think so. Because I still let him get to me.
I feel you, Kathy. That's how I am with my son, father. And he's 21, and you would think by now it should be done and over with. But yeah, I struggle with that. But I feel like I'm healed from it because I don't see him. So out of sight, out of mind. I ain't even got to deal with him. But I know if he was to come around and say something, it would trigger, and I probably will fall right back. So yeah, this will be a good topic.
What's the topic? Name it. I'm gonna what do you call it?
Dealing with your ex.
Dealing
When you
with
got kids
dealing with your ex.
with
Just
kids,
learning to forgive.
Learning to
Learning
forgive.
to forgive.
How
Because
about
good
releasing?
God, I cannot get there. Yeah, something. Releasing your ex out of your life.
Releasing your ex. Releasing your ex. Perfect.
Releasing your ex and forgiveness.
Yes.
yeah.
All right.
We might need to take a whole month on that
And
one, Dr.
and I think, like Michael say, I think that it's really, really important for the kids when they're young, because I remember when I left the father of Jesse, I say to, because I went back to my parents, because doing cinema with a kid and you're alone and the dad don't participate, it's really difficult. So I decide to sacrifice and go back to with my parents. And the first thing that I say to my parents, I say, I don't never want to hear something bad about his dad. Never. Because his dad is a half of her. And if you touch that, you touch half of her. So never. And I never regret that, because when because I left the dad, she was 2 years ago, 2 years, old, and he came back. Because he left us. I didn't know where he was and everything, and he came back. She was 6, and she never been angry or afraid or have bad vibe with her dad. Never. He came back like that. He went back like that, and he came back like that, and that was really important for me. So that's what I want to say.
I'm sorry, I'm in 2 places.
Yeah, I have damaged my son with the anger with his father.
Yeah, me too, Wendy.
Yeah.
Well, I was so broken I couldn't help it. I was so angry and so broken that I said, and I said it like when in that, 18 to 21 year age. But for him to do that right last week in front of her, now she knows what. I don't even have to say anything. She just caught him like he and he gave her. She even knows. I know she knows because she's psychology. She knows that he gave her that bowl last week to start shit. Like, what's that about?
Right.
That's huge. She's not. She saw who he is, and that's not good for her. It's good for me, but not good for her.
Probably for her too, because she needed to see, and now that she'll probably understand everything, the whole dynamic of what happened with you all.
Yeah, she sees the controller that he's playing games there even now. Like this is 4 years later. He's with somebody and he brings her the bowl. I thought the bowl was at her house because he gave her something to eat one time. No, and she's only seen him 2 times in the last year, and I've been here 2 weeks and he's been here twice.
Mm.
Well, for reasons, not just to drop in. But I love that it helped me heal because I feel it. I was so nervous about moving here, and I knew that now I don't have to think about it. Now it's happened. I saw him. My heart pounded out of my chest, but now I realized 2 days later that, oh, I feel different.
Mm-hmm.
He did that junk on purpose. I'm a male. I got genitalia. Yes, he did that on purpose because he still got feelings for you. He may have messed up and he wanted to see you and be in your presence. He could have got somebody else to do that. He could have got somebody else to do that, but he wants to be involved in your life. That's why you leave your favorite T-shirt over at your girlfriend's house you just broke up with, so you get to go back later and check out what's going on.
Yeah,
it's a trigger. Like you left clothes at somebody else's house just to go back. Come on, like I mean, how old are we? I'm 31 and I've done it. I know you have. You've left something at somebody's house just to go back just to see them. That's all that was.
He gave her the bowl and said, "Give this to that," and he said, "I have the set," and I don't have any of it.
Knowing that you would return the bowl and he would have a chance to be seen by you. I actually was a major. I took master's psychology in high school and I was in college for it, but then my mother's house burnt down and I had to go to help her do that. So I was doing it, and that is a simple move. I did it. I left my favorite band T-shirt at a girl's house just so I could go back and try to fix stuff, but it was unfixable.
Yeah,
but no, you just need to know that was a Pacific move to be. I know he might not think that you would have talked to him. He was hoping for that you would come out and actually talk to him face to face, and he would show off his ugly witch girlfriend, which you said that she was kind of busted. We got that. So you would have been able to come out and he might have been able to just see you. That's all that was about. But even knowing that, he knows that he was in your limelight. You could see him, limelight, like on a stage. Your spotlight was on him through them blinds. He got what he wanted, but you saw him as a broken man that you don't want to be with anymore. That's a great accomplishment. But other than that, I'm going to get off of here.
Put the bowl outside. Just put it outside. Put it outside. I had a woman leave her drawers at my house. I put them in the mail and sent them back to her.
Oh, I gave it to Alicia to give it to him, and she come back in with it because she just caught him in a lie. That's
you missed my point. Put it outside. Let the cats drink out of it. Release your energies from it. You're giving too many energies to it. Just put it
Mm,
outside. Let the rain drop in it, whatever. Put it outside. It's outside of your, man, put it outside.
Don't let it be in your house. That thing got bad juju all over it. Let it be outside.
Okay. Just put it
okay.
outside and then stop talking about it. Stop giving it energy. It's over. I'm telling you, it works
No,
every time.
no, I give thanks for the bull because it helped see for me to see who he is again. Still, yeah.
Okay. I gave advice. Okay.
Oh no, it's going outside. As soon as I get off the phone, she's going outside. Could be a rain catcher for the stray cats.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to take this call and do this business here. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Dr. New look cute in them glasses, don't she?
I know I want a car, right? You get a free car, right? No, I'm just playing. She's a lot prettier than Oprah. Ooh.
I heard that.
Oh, what? Oh, my bad. You on a business call, man. Come on now. No, I'm getting off.
So, you guys, let me stop my recording real quick. You guys know that.